Hello, everybody. My name is Sanket, and welcome to the Casual Talk number 7. So, in this video, we are going to discuss something related to CPM. So, the title is Decoding CPM in Meta Ads, Why Age Matters. Now, this is very, very interesting things that I have found recently. So, let's get started. But before we start the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you already have not. Now, here I have a slideshow in which, I have taken snapshots of four different accounts, right? So, for example, if you see over here, let me just quickly, take it over somewhere here. Okay. Yeah. So, for example, this is the amount spent. I guess I have taken it in from like the entire November month, obviously, but I think 2 to 3 days back. So it was MTD on that day. All right. So if you see over here, in 18 to 24 age group, the 63 is the CPM. The moment we hit 25 to 34, where the majority of the spend portion is, you will see that it has increased from 63 to 142. Decent, right? Then, if we move to the 35 to 44 age group, there you will see that our CPM has again increased to 237. Then it got reduced to 175 for 45 to 54 range, and then again it increased to 250 rupees approximately for 65 to 55 to 64, right? So this CPM is very like it fluctuating a lot, and CPM being the mother metric in Meta, it will impact your all other actions, right? So that is very, very critical. And one of the major reason that I feel is, your strategy is one part, your creative is one part, your product is one part, but a lot of time we fail to give importance to the CPM, right? CPM still, if you can manage CPM at a good level, I think it can definitely do very good job, right? So here is another account wherein you can clearly see that as we progress or increase the age group from 18 to 24, it was 28, 25 to 34, 92, 35 to 50, 44, it is 147. It is increasing with your age. Then over here, if you see, again, the trend is same. As you progress through the age, your CPM is increasing. And a little bit different ad account that I have taken. As you can see over here, 18 to 24, very less money we have spent, 11,000 rupees, and 32 rupees is the CPM. But if you look at 35 to 44 and 45 to 54, the age group is very, very, sorry, the CPM is very, very high. So for 25 to 34, we are getting 237, but the majority of the portion where the spend has happened is 45 to 54, and it is costing us 378 rupees. And again, if you look at the 55 to 64 age group, that is costing us 411. Now, you may say that, Sanket, this could also because of the low engagement or those kind of factors. But if you look at the CPR for this particular account, they are very good. I think this is from a jewelry account. The average CTR is 7.72 percentage. But if you look at the where the majority of the money got spent, 45 to 64, it is 8.49 and 9.16. So that is still there. Especially when we are in October, November, December, aka OND, where the competition and everything is high, the CPM can definitely ruin all next metrics, right? I mean, you will get good purchases and everything, but the ROAS can definitely go for toss. In this particular accounts case, it is good. The ROAS is always above 4x, 4.5x, around that particular range. But if we are able to get this CPM and retain the quality of people, let's say, even if you are able to reduce it by, let's say, 50 to 60 rupees, our impressions will increase, the number of link clicks that are happening will increase, and everything. So, one very important thing that I've learned is that when we are doing CPM thing, what happens is that Facebook will not only focus on one aspect, that how much you are going to pay for that particular thing, but also it will look at the engagement metrics. So it's a mixture of both, right? Apart from that, I hate very low CPM, like something like this 32. Obviously, it depends category to category, but low CPM and high CPM is something that I hate. Both of them bring not good quality traffic to the website. They don't end up converting at all. So that is one big learning that I have. Apart from that, if you look at some other aspect of it, so for example, here in 35 to 44 age group, the CPM is 96, and look at the this is the order this thing column. Despite having low CPM, we have received like 1,033 orders, which is, I mean, this particular account spends very crazy amount of money. It has very good learning and all. So, these numbers are there. But still, I mean, despite having low CPM, this is something contradictory to what I just said. But again, the account is very well, what do you say, matured. The spending is happening since very long time. Product is good, content creative is good. Then things can definitely do very well. Another thing that I've seen is with frequency. As your frequency increases, your CPM will also start increasing. So Meta says that if your frequency is more than 2.5, it will have a creative fatigue, and Meta will start penalizing you. Now, what happens? This is very important. So whenever you see CPM, you always need to look at with certain breakdown. Age is very good. Then device, gender, etc. These are all other things. But the most important thing is that you need to first check your frequency. If your frequency is very, very high, so for example, you're retargeting bottom of the funnel campaign, you will see that your frequency would be more than 4 or 5. In that case, the CPM is going to be very, very expensive, but it's fine. I mean, I have seen that 80-90% of the time, and despite that frequency and high CPM, you will always end up getting good conversions and good ROAS, right? So it's fine, totally fine. So that is one thing. Second thing that we can do, once you understand that my frequency is very high, so what should I do? You identified the problem of, let's say, high frequency, and if you want to solve it, so one is that try to reduce the frequency. And how will you do that? Simply duplicate that ad and pause the previous one. Okay, now this is something that you need to do uh, in a sort of a phased manner. You should not like 100%, like completely duplicate 100% of your ads. Go it in phased manner. Understand how account is reacting to all these changes. Because if you do 100% of the ads, you will end up sending in entire ad account in learning phase, and those 3, 4, 5 days will be ruined. And yeah, I don't want that to happen. So yeah, definitely. So this is my understanding about the CPM. We should definitely uh, put I mean, we should definitely take note of CPMs whenever we are talking about the strategy, creatives, and all this kind of stuff, right? One more thing I feel is that whenever this CPM varies, it means that the creative. That, so for example, let's say this particular CPM is good. It's not very low, it's not very high. So the creative that we are using, maybe they are very well going with this age group, but may not be going well with, let's say, this particular age group, 55 to 64. There, although it's not apple to apple comparison, but just in case, 55 to 64 age group, they see things differently, and 25 to 34 will definitely see it differently, right? So not a big fan of going in granular level when it comes to meta, unless and until there is a huge spend and everything. You can separate the creatives, the themes, angles, add copies according to the age group, and that way also you can definitely try to reduce it and still be relevant with good CPM, right? So that is something that I feel. So yeah, in meta ad, CPM is the mother metric, and if we can control CPM, then nothing like that. So that's it in this video. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share with your colleagues, and make sure to follow us on Instagram.